Barbarians and those alleged fans and followers of the private military group Wagner have thrown sledgehammers into the yard of the Finnish embassy in Moscow. Just one question, why the masks if Russians are in their home capital? What? Okay. This is some kind of threat, I assume. Yeah, these are some pretty weak throws, dude. What is he? I feel like you could break down all these movements here. In case you don't know, the sledgehammer is a reference to their execution videos. Ah. What are you doing? This guy couldn't... Look at the guy at the bottom left. Look at it, he's like... That's not you... Dude. Why would you try to throw a sledgehammer like a spear? Why is he lining this shit up like a javelin? What are you... What are you doing? Heave it over. Okay. They really want to get the Finns angry, Vaush. There was that sniper who killed like 500 guys in the snow. I assume they're targeting Finland because Finland's been cozying up to NATO lately. That's my guess. I mean, that makes the most sense. Why aren't they going full force and throwing them overhanded, trying to hit some windows? You'd have to be quite an athlete to hit a window with a sledgehammer from here. It's probably possible, but arcing it over the fence to hit a window, that'd be pretty impressive. I think this is just it's just it's like a threat thing, probably because Finland's cozying up to NATO. Can they not jump the fence? If they jumped the fence, they would probably be shot. This is an embassy. There are Finnish armed guards in and probably out of it. By staying on the outside of the fence and tossing the sledgehammers over, they don't risk direct confrontation. Putin's private army goes full ISIS with sledgehammer execution video. Okay. ISIS-style video shows a man with his head tied to a block of cement. Yevgeny Nuchin explains he is a former prisoner recruited into the Wagner group who decided after being captured in Ukraine that he would fight against the Russians. Then in October, he was abducted in Kiev, got hit over the head and lost consciousness, smashes a sledgehammer into his neck and head, causing him to collapse to the floor. Seems bad. They did it several times too. Yeah, because he left their group, right? Former prisoner recruited in the Wagner group. Guys, remember? We literally saw that video of the Wagner groups recruiting from the Russian prisons. Like, you know, come serve with us, glory to your people, that kind of thing. So he was one of the prisoners they recruited, but then he was captured by Ukrainians, and then he said that he would fight with the Ukrainians, and then while in Kiev, he was abducted again by the Wagner people, probably because it's bad optics for, like, prisoner to Wagner to Ukrainian soldier. And then they killed him. They sledgehammer anyone who retreats? Yes, in the commissar fashion, no doubt. Short article about the throwing from the Finnish news network. A group of masked individuals threw sledgehammers into the grounds of the Finnish embassy in Moscow on Tuesday in an apparent revenge attack. A video of the incident was uploaded to the messaging platform Telegram by a Russian channel called Opir Pichet. Response to the numerous provocations against Russian diplomatic targets in Finland. Okay. The act did not cause any personal or material damage to the embassy, the ministry told Ye. Okay. I would ironically name my son Wagner, TBH. I would hold off on that. I would refrain. The name Wagner is not held in high regard at the moment. Maybe don't. In Kherson region, Ukrainian border guards discover an ancient Roman settlement during the construction of fortification in the Dnieper bank. Is this a meme? I don't know if this is a meme or not. I see some clay pots. Is this Roman? What? I don't know. This might be a meme. I'm not sure. Wagner, the composer, was a German nationalist. Yeah. Was Wagner a Nazi, or was he just like a hardcore German nationalist who the Nazis really got along with? Or was he personally a Nazi? Oh, he personally funded anti-Semitic leaflets. Okay, he was a Nazi. No, I knew he was Hitler's favorite composer. Gotcha. Is there a difference? Kind of, not really. I'm just curious. Hardline anti-Semite. Okay, well, we'll just say he's a Nazi. Nietzsche hated the guy. Well, Nietzsche hated Nazis. Like, 90% of Nietzsche's work could be read as a rebuke of fascism. Seriously, like the stuff he actually wrote. And I'm not talking about like I'm not like an expert in his works or whatever. Nietzsche. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, he was yeah. MSDXR, thank you so much for the incredibly kind 20 gifted tier 1 subs. That's so kind of you. You're always so generous to me. Bring in those orange names. Yes, Nietzsche's sister was a Nazi, and yes, Nietzsche did hate women. Or like hate women. He was an incel. Whatever. No, I know about the sister, yeah. But like Nietzsche's philosophy, which was all about men epically going their own way and creating their own morality and not, being subservient to others, would not have gone along with the fascist Nazi line of like, you live to serve the state, you live to serve the blood, you live to serve the land. That does not go along with his ideology. It's actually kind of the opposite. Wikipedia.org/wiki/Richard_Wagner controversies. Is that what we're calling them? Controversies? Check the controversy. Check out the controversy section on Adolf Hitler's Wikipedia page. Nietzsche versus Ayn Rand. I don't think they're comparable at all. Well, in fact, the like misappropriation of the term Ubermensch was pivotal to a lot of Ayn Rand's philosophy, right? Controversies. Main article. Wagner controversies. Guido Fackler had researched evidence that indicates Wagner's music was used at the Dachau concentration camp to re-educate political prisoners. There's been no evidence to support the claims sometimes made. His music was played at the death camps during the Second World War. Pamela Potter has noted Wagner's music was explicitly off limits in the camp. Yeah, I don't think they would want to play Wagner's music to people in the death camps. Maybe some of the POW camps? Dachau? Dachau, yeah, not Dachau. Speaking of Nazis, Azov visits Israel and Fort Masada, where the Jews made last stand against the Romans. Mariupol is our Masada. What? Wait, as in they're comparing themselves to Israel defending themselves against Rome? Or they're comparing themselves to Rome? When today in Israel we talk about the defense of Mariupol, the Israelis, understanding first of all the military differences between the war 2,000 years ago and today, constantly repeat Mariupol is your Masada and will definitely return here. What a timeline to be in, man. I don't know who it says more about, the Azov battalion or Israel, that this union of thought. They might also like Israel because it's an ethno-state. A lot of far-right people tend to, yeah, because Israel is a representation of a lot of their values.